Hello everyone, this is Nafi. So I have got this assignment from the Amrutam to create the backend for the telemedicine and what exactly it is like what I have created is that I have created a system wherein we can set up an admin, we can set up a doctors and a user. So an admin can like for any admin can create a user and can assign that user as a doctor. Then that doctor, once doctor is established, he or she will create an availability, and thereafter depending on that availability, user will like sign up, and then he will look for the doctors and who will look for the slots, doctor availability slots. Then he will book that slot. Once the booking is done, then doctor uh, that consultation will be done, wherein the doctor will give the prescription to that patient, and that patient will be then paying the fees, and that is how like the system is all about. So once this is done, we will see the audit logs as well. So let's start with fresh from the starting. So I have already created a one of the backend database, that is Amrutam backend. So if you see, when I run this query, I have the three users. John Doe is the patient, and admin is the admin, and Rahul is the doctor, and Dr. Nafi is the doctor. So these are two different doctors, and depending on that, we will see. Like for example, if I run this command, I can see there are two doctors. One is cardiologist, one is dermatologist, and like this is the thing. And if you want to know the special availability of the doctor, you can set up that. And for now, if I see availability, they have no empty availabilities, all are booked. That is true. So let's start with the fresh. We'll set up another user, and we'll go through each and everything. So uh, so this is the Swagger API, open API that I've used, and let's start with the new user. For example, let's that first of all, first the user will register. So to register a user, let's try it out. Name, for example, we can name a user anything like which we want. For example, we can say it Ram, and the email would be ram at the rate example.com. Then the password would be, and for example, if there is a patient is registering, then he will say that I'm a patient, and it will be executed. Once this is executed, we'll get the response and everything. If we see over here that we have got 200 response, and we have a message is registered successfully, and here are the uh, values of the new user. Let's copy this out, and we'll keep it handy for further. And now let's once the user is logged in, registered, he must log in. To create a JWT token, we'll create a JWT token from this. uh, let's try it out. uh, so the email is again ram at the rate example.com. The string is password is, and this will be executed. Once this is executed, I'll get this string, which is this token. This is something that we need to keep handy. This is a user token now. We know this is for the RAM. Now let's generate one more token uh, for the uh, doctor. For example, I say Dr. Rahul, who is dermatologist. Let's log in first for Dr. Rahul. So Rahul as the example. I have these values as I registered earlier, so I have kept the same password for all. So when I send it, I'll get this. Now I'll copy this, I'll keep it handy with me. Alright. Now I have set up this. Now other field is admin dashboard. Admin dashboard can only be accessed by the admin. So if we want to access, we must log in with the admin, and that is how, for example, if I check admin and I execute, I'll get one token. Let's keep this as well handy for the admin. Um, admin. Uh, yeah, here it is. So I'll paste it over here. So I'll copy this, and if I run this, I'm adding this in the bearer token. Now if I try to run this and execute, I will be able to get the message from admin dashboard. So if I try to run with the other for example from the like RAM, for example RAM is a patient. If I try to run from here, then I should not be able to get that. For example, um, let's execute this. Now it is a forbidden access denied. So that is how this is working. So now let's create a slot for the doctor. So doctor, we have already um, created a new JWT token for this. So I'll just paste it over here and authorize. So I've created doctor. Now I'll go beneath. Let's minimize these all. Now doctor is already registered. So that can only be done by admin only. If we want to see that, we can do that as well, because as the video timing is very less, so I'll just go through the main things. So doctor will make a list of doctor. It will give the list of doctors. Anyone can execute this. So it will give me all the doctors, who all are there. Cardiologist is there, dermatologist is there, and the name of dermatologist is Rahul, and the name of the cardiologist is Nafi. So these are the two doctors. So availability slots. For example, if I only want to check slots, uh, like get availability slots for a doctor, and for example, I just want to see the availability. For example, I want to see the availability of this doctor. The doctor with whose ID is 6. So I'll just put the ID. Let's try it out. ID 6. ID 6. And I want to put a date and 2025. Then month is 11 and 25th. If I execute, I will receive the data that the this and the slot fetched. This is there, and this is already booked, so cannot book this. Let's try for the other dates. So no data for that. So doctor should have created a slot first. So let's create a slot for the doctor. Let's try it out, and let's take the date as uh, let's 26th, and let's execute. Once it's executed, slot will be created, and it is not booked yet. So uh, if I want to see doctor with the 26 date now and execute, I must get the data. Now the slot is created by the doctor only, and now I want to book. Like basically, a patient wants to book. So the patient can book consultation, can check consultation and everything. So as I'm already logged in as a doctor, so doctor can check if the consultation is there. So I'll just execute, get all the consultation for this. So if I see there is no consultation for the Rahul doctor for the date of 26, so only 25th is there, nothing more. See 25th. All right. Now let's get back to the patient. So for patient, I must authorize with the patient first. To authorize with the patient, I must change log out this and add the bearer token of the uh, patient whose name is Ram. So Ram is going to put the authorization. Now it's done. Now uh, consultation. So let's book the consultation. So to book the consultation, first we must know the consultation if there is available consultation. So yes, there is one consultation available which is false, and the ID is consultation ID 6 and doctor ID is also 6. So let's book with him. And now the doctor ID is 6 and the slot ID was also 6, and execute. Once this execute, consultation booked successfully. Now we have the consultation, the status is booked. Now if we check over here as well, is booked or not, notice was coming false. If I execute this again, it must received booked true, as we have booked the slot. Now let's uh, after this, after booking, if you want to know like what all booking I have, I can just say execute. I'll get all my bookings, what all booking I have. So I have a booking of slot 6, doctor 6, and patient, my patient ID is also 6, see luckily, and ID is 4. So consultation ID is 4, and this is how dermatologist, skin and hair specialist, his fees is 700. So that is how it is going. Now let's go to this. mm, Now let's uh, get a consultation and get it complete. So who can like prescribe? Only doctor can prescribe a consultant. So I'll just see what is my prescription over here, what is my consultation over here, consultation ID. So doctor consultation, these are the doctor consultations, and let me see. So if I expand this, I want to see all my consultations. If I see, this is the consultation that I have. Okay, so the ID is 4. So if a doctor, let's now log in with the doctor and get a consultation of the give the consultation to doctor with the ID 4. I just keep it handy so that I can like. So consultation success. So basically, I need to. This is booked, and this is the ID, patient ID 6, doctor ID 6. So I'll just log in with the doctor ID 6. Who is doctor ID 6? Doctor ID 6 is again the Rahul. I log in with the token and give the prescription to the patient whose ID is 6. So if I go here, now if I see the prescription, create a prescription for a consultation. So I'll just, this is example like how it is. Let's try this out. So uh, consultation ID is 4. Okay, so the consultation ID is 4. Now this is I just took one of the example. For example, this is the example. Let's copy this consultation ID. I'll just add the consultation ID according to that only. Consultation ID is 4, as we have checked over here. Sorry, over here. Now the consultation ID is 4. If you want to see now which consultation we are talking, we have this like available slots is there, and this is booked, and this is booked for which date? So 26th. So this is the 6th of that, and if I check for the consultation, so there is one more which consultation ID is 4. So here we can know that consultation ID is 4. So don't get confused with the like available slots. So doctors create the available slot. After that, a user select which consultancy he want. Like slot is available, but it is not booked. Who booked? A patient booked. Now patient when booked, and one more like row is created for the consultation whose ID is 4. So now I have ID as 4, and this is the thing. Now the who is going to prescribe? Only doctor can prescribe. So I'm logged in with the doctor only. So I'll execute. So once I execute, I'll get the data 200 response, and this is it. Prescription created successfully. ID prescription ID is now 5. Consultation ID is 4. Mice, acne, and these are the different medicines. And avoid oily foods, wash face twice daily with a mild cleanser, and use sunscreen every day in the morning. So this is something that is I'll just copy this as well, so that I would be able to keep it handy. Now when the consultation is done, if we check again, uh, this should be like completed. This consultation should be completed. If I check as a doctor, I try it out. First it was booked as true. Now it should be completed. See, for the date of 26th. So 26th slot is booked is true. All right, and status is marked as complete. See here, for the 4th of this, and the status is marked as complete. So now what I will do is I'll start with the payment. So to pay for this, a user must be logged in. Only user can, like user as in like patient can do this. So Ram is a patient. So I'll just log in with the patient ID, and now if I go here, we can get everything like with the consultation ID and everything. Like I have made all of those. Like for example, a prescription. I want to know the prescription, what prescription I have got. So my consultation ID was 4. I'll put it. I'll get the prescription. Here is the same. Avoid oily food and all that acne thing, right? So now let's go for the payment. So for the payment, there is two different ways or two different things that need to be done. First, the order ID need to be created, and this would be done by a razor pay order. So this is a very interesting thing. So my consultation ID was 4, right? I execute. Now when I execute, he says that order is successful and this is the order ID. I need to keep this handy. Let's keep this as well handy. Now this is the order ID. Now what I have done for here is that I need to go to localhost 3000 slash availability. Sorry, no, not availability, payments na, PAYMENT payments slash the order ID. When I click this, one second, this has gone somewhere else. Hello, see localhost 3000 slash PAYMENT payments slash checkout. Yeah, checkout was also there. Slash the order ID. When I click over here, I will get one page wherein I need to pay. So I'll pay it now. This razor pay page will open. So for example, I want, this is the price. I have just not edited it. This is default value I've added. So just ignore it for now. Just this is something that test mode is going on. So I'll just choose the payment method, and it is like now this is something that is test, so we can choose success or failure. For example, we choose this for success. This is how this will proceed. Now this will generate three things: payment ID, and see, this is the payment ID, then order ID, then the signature. So a user need to verify this, and then this process will be done. So we can automate this thing as well. uh, can I copy this? I should have actually opened this console. Mm, let's do it again. We can do it again, like, because this is something test. This order is already like gone, so we cannot create this. So let's create one more order ID. With this only we can create it. uh, Consultation ID 4. Okay, I got another order ID. Copy this and let's remove this one. Now this can be done like in the backend as well, like completely. So I'll just pay now. Okay, I have to give the order ID. Let's clear this. I have to give the order ID. So here is the order ID. Now if I click, now this will be opening up. I'll just keep it as handy. Success. This payment is like done. Now I will get these three things over here. See, I got these things. Razor Pay payment ID, everything. Okay, I'll just copy this, keep it over here. Now let's go to this. Now I need to verify my payments. So to verify my payments, I need to go here, try this out. Now I need to put in the order ID, put in my payment ID, as well as put in Razor Pay signature. Now when this is done, I'll execute. Payment is verified, ID and everything. Now if you see my consultation and everything, we can check it from here as well, like for the payment. Now if I see, this is the payment done over here for this JTB order ID. And if I check for the consultation, I will see this payment is done for the four number, like consultation ID 4. This payment is done. So that is how it is all completely done. And if I check the audit logs as well, I can check it with the audit logs. See, this is the audit log wherein I can see the payment ID and everything for this. And this is the user ID 6, which is Ram, who has paid the amount, entity and everything is given over here, the IP address, the user agent and everything. So this is all about the project. Now I can go through the, so this is almost uh, for 23 minutes. So I think I'll just share the uh, file, this project files, and this can be executed and how it will run. I'll put everything in the readme.md. Thank you. Have a nice day.